Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today we are going over not one, not two, but three new drinks from Uptime Energy. All three of these drinks are going to be store exclusives, so I'll tell you where you can find them and how they taste coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today, and if you want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night and one on the weekends. And if you'd like to get early access to Caffeine Man videos as well as show support for the channel, you can hit the join button down below to find out more details. But if a monthly membership is not your thing, you can also feel free to click on the thanks button. And in today's video, we're going over the three new flavors from Uptime, and I'm very excited to be going over these because I have always been a fan of the Uptime energy drinks. They were one of the first nootropic energy drinks to ever be put into stores, and as nootropics have been expanding, more companies have been making them, more companies have been getting into stores. Uptime has been staying ahead of the game by making new flavors and getting those new flavors onto shelves. If you'd like to find out more details about this company, as well as all the ingredients and what they do in your body, and a taste test of their original flavors, I did do a full line review on their first 8 drinks. You can be sure to check that out. It is jam-packed with information and it's a long video too, but I think it's a good video. Since then, I've actually reviewed every single flavor that they've come out with, and I am continuing with that trend today. Therefore, I am briefly going to tell you what's in these drinks just in case you don't go back to watch that other long video that I did. And I'll tell you where you can find them and then finish off with a taste test of all 3 flavors. Timestamps and chapters down below so you can go where you want to go. As mentioned, I am going to be going over the 3 new drinks with you guys today, but I do want to take a second to say a huge thank you to Uptime Energy for sending me these drinks. I'm not sure if I would have been able to review them because I doubt that they would actually be in stores near me. So thank you for sending me these drinks. This is not a sponsored video. I did not receive anything for this review except for the drinks that they sent me in exchange for an honest review. So what flavors do we actually have and where can you find these flavors? Well, 2 of the flavors are green Mandarin and red ruby grapefruit. Both of those are sugar-free and they can be found at Heb. As for the 3rd flavor, that one is tropical passionfruit, which is also sugar-free. You can find that one at Buc-ee's. As for those flavors, definitely some interesting choices. I must say I am definitely getting a very citrusy vibe from it. And guys, Uptime, come on now. Come on. Grapefruit? Really? I know you watch my channel and I know you must know my feelings on grapefruit. There is a reason why there aren't that many grapefruits on the market. I mean, yes, there are a couple, but not many. I don't know. I don't know. I will see how it goes. Some people will probably be happy because there is a small group of people that love grapefruit drinks. And like I said, there aren't many options for them, but there's a reason why there's not many options. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers here. You're gonna be looking at 0 calories, 0 fat, 0 sodium, 0 sugar, 0 protein. You'll also be getting 10% of your daily value of vitamin C and 9% of your daily value of calcium. For your caffeine, you're gonna be getting 142 milligrams of natural caffeine. Always been a huge fan of natural caffeine. It takes the body slightly longer to process, therefore you get a longer lasting caffeine, a longer lasting energy out of natural caffeine. So I am a fan, and yes, I did say 142 milligrams in this 12-ounce bottle. And yes, it is a very weird number to have. I say it in every single one of my Uptime reviews that 142 is a weird number, and I don't know why they do it, but Caffeine Man, I always share my insights with you guys, and I think I figured out why they have 142 milligrams of caffeine in here as opposed to 140, 145, 150, some kind of rounded number, and I am always here to share my insight with you guys. So here's what I came up with. The reason why they have 142 milligrams of natural caffeine is so that they can say in their 12-ounce bottle they have 11.833333333333 milligrams of caffeine per ounce in their bottle. I am on to you, Uptime. And of course, it's great to have natural caffeine in a nootropic energy drink. But let's take a look at some of the other nootropic ingredients. And one of the main ingredients that they have in here is L-theanine. L-theanine is a great nootropic ingredient. It is one of the top ingredients for most of your mental functions, including mental focus, concentration, and more. And it is also known to help with stress and anxiety. And did you guys know that Taylor Swift actually uses L-theanine? Yes, it is true. In an article in Elle magazine, magazine in 2019, she said that she uses L-theanine to help with stress and anxiety. Also, interesting in that article, not a lot of people knew this, but by the time the end of the interview came, they didn't actually fill up the entire page. So they were actually going to put a little ad down in the little corner because they don't like to waste ad space whenever they can make an extra buck. But Taylor was like, no. I don't really want an ad on my page. I mean, this is my interview here. You're going to ruin it by putting an ad there. And they said, well, what do you think we should do? And basically she told them, well, if you have a blank space, you should write your name. And people were curious as to why. And they said, well, you know, when you're writing a letter to someone or something like that, you always put your name at the end. So if you have a blank space, you should write your name. This drink also has Panax ginseng root extract, angelica root extract, and coenzyme Q10, otherwise known as CoQ10. All that being said, let's go ahead, let's taste it out. First one up is going to be the green mandarin. And what exactly is a green mandarin? It is simply a mandarin orange picked slightly before it has changed color. So it may not be completely ripe yet, but it doesn't usually affect the flavor, although some people do claim that it is a touch sweeter or even a bit more tart. You will know if you watched my first video that these bottles used to be really hard to open. So I am hoping that they fix the caps so that they're not metally sealed on there, because it's a metal bottle and a metal cap. And I don't think the perfs were all that great last time. I struggled in that video. Let's see how it goes. Much better. Clear color. Let's taste it out. Ooh. So for your carbonation, you're getting a medium carbonation out of here. I do like it that it is a little bit lighter than some of the other energy drinks on the market. For your sweetness, you're getting a medium to high sweetness, a little bit closer to medium, because I think it's going to be the same for all three of these drinks, but they're very citrusy drinks. So that citrus flavor is going to pull back a little bit on the sweetness. And for your flavor profile, I am going to say they're giving you a medium to high for that flavor profile, closing in on high. They're giving you a solid flavor in here. You are getting that mandarin orange flavor, which is pretty strong. And then it took a second to kick in, but then I did get a little bit of that tartness. So you're getting a little bit of tart to be like, hey, I'm not a super sweet orange. I'm a little bit tart. But it is definitely solid mandarin orange flavor, and it is a bit different than your normal orange flavors. You're not getting a super solid orange flavor. You are getting that mandarin flavor, and then even that little bit of that feel to what a green mandarin would actually taste like. So you are getting a unique mandarin orange flavor out of this drink. So where's it going to be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? Well, if you look at that chart right there, you're going to see a lot. There's a lot of orange flavors out there. It is a staple in a lot of different energy drink company lines, and even a lot of beverage lines. Everyone usually makes an orange flavor. Therefore, when looking at those numbers, it's actually beating some of the other oranges out there, but it's not going too high. I do like it a bit better than that Rise company that had some okay drinks. And it probably does hit that caliber of the Monster Ultra Sunrise, not going too much higher than that, so I'm actually going to give this an 8.4.
How does it compare to the blood orange?
You know, no one knows you exist, right? No one believes me. I tell people I got a cameraman, I got lighting people, and they just think I'm talking to a wall. You guys think I'm always talking to a wall here. You guys think I'm crazy. But for some reason, in the YouTube videos, whenever I talk to the people off set, it doesn't show up in the audio. I don't know why YouTube cuts that out, but yeah, so no one can hear what you're saying.
Don't change the subject.
I was just getting to that.
Did you put it on the chart?
What?
Did you put it on the chart?
Yes, of course I put it on the chart. It's right there. I was just getting ready to talk about it. So there are a decent amount of people that like to say, oh, Caffeine Man, he rates everything high. And for those people, they just don't watch all of my videos because they only watch the ones that they're interested in, which are usually like the super big name brand companies. And of course, they're making great drinks, so of course, they're all usually going to get great scores. But from time to time, there are some drinks that I don't really like. When it came to the original Uptime flavors, I really liked some of them, but there was one that I didn't like, and that was the blood orange flavor. I didn't really think it had enough orange flavor to it, and I mentioned that in the video, but maybe it might be one of their lower selling flavors, or it might be one of their best selling flavors, and I am just not popular opinion, because it is still selling on the website, it is still in stores, so it must still be selling because they still have it. So maybe they're just making this as an additional option for a store exclusive, or maybe, just maybe, they might be getting rid of the blood orange and replacing it with this one if people like it better. In either case, I always give you guys honest reviews, and I always let you know that if I don't like a drink similar to the blood orange, I will also let you know that that is just my opinion. You should try it for yourself to see if you like it. But getting back to the Caffeine Man rating chart for the green Mandarin, if they were going to be replacing their blood orange, I think this is the one to replace it with because it is scoring more than twice as high as the score that I gave to the blood orange. So great job to Uptime with this green Mandarin flavor, giving you 8.4. Moving on to the next one. Next one up is the tropical passion fruit. Passion fruit been popping up a little bit more lately, so let's see how Uptime does with their tropical passion fruit. Clear color. Let's taste it out. So I think the carbonation on all these is going to be the same, so I'm not going to talk about the carbonation. Sweetness, I think it's going to be the same for most of them. They're all getting a medium to high sweetness. This one tastes just a touch, just a hint sweeter than the green Mandarin, but it's not really hitting that high category yet just because it does have a decent amount of citrus pulling back because of the tropical. And for your flavor profile, I am actually going to say this does have a high flavor profile on the low end of high because it is giving you just a touch more flavor than the green Mandarin was, and it's a pretty good flavor. You're getting hit with a tropical flavor first. You're getting a little bit of pineapple, but then a bunch of other tropical mixed fruits in there, and it's always hard to pick out the tropical fruits, for me at least, because I don't want to say it's like guavas and mangoes and stuff like that. So I do think it is just giving you an overall good tropical feel. And of course, one of those tropical fruits is passion fruit, and you can taste that passion fruit coming in on the back end. And I'm not overly liking the passion fruit kind of flavor. And I think in general, when it comes to passion fruit, the reason why there aren't a ton of passion fruit flavors out there is because it might be hit or miss for a lot of people, and people don't know if they like passion fruit flavors. When we go ahead and take a look at the Caffeine Man rating chart, you'll see there's not many passion fruits up there because passion fruits usually always mix with something else, except for that Rockstar one. But there's really not much to compare it to because it's usually mixed in with other tropical mixes. And I will actually have to just put some other tropicals up there to compare them to because there's not much to look at for passion fruit. So, and I do think that you are getting a mostly tropical feel out of here, and the passion fruit is secondary. I would say you're getting like a 75% tropical with like a 25% passion fruit. So they can't actually call it a tropical passion fruit because it's tropical, it's passion fruit. Unlike some companies that do like a cherry vanilla flavor and only put like a itty bitty bit of vanilla in there, you can barely tell there's any vanilla in there. You can't actually taste both flavors in there. So where's it going to be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? Although I'm not a fan of the passion fruit flavor too much, I think it still is a really good drink. And I do like the tropical flavor a touch better than the Mandarin one. I'm going to give it an 8.5. Moving on to the last one. Last one up. Yeah. Let's taste it out. Clear color. I know I didn't pour as much. No need to go blabbing it out to everybody. No need to point it out. We know. Taste it out. So carbonation is the same for your sweetness. What's interesting about this is I think they did try and go up on the sweetness for a grapefruit kind of flavor. So you're getting a medium to high sweetness, but probably a little bit closer to medium because grapefruit is just so strong and so acidic and so citrusy that it's very powerful. And I would say to kind of balance it out with the other flavors, it's trying to be as sweet as the other ones. It's not quite making it just because the amount of citrus there is in grapefruit. And for your flavor profile, profile. I'm also going to say that they're giving you a medium to high flavor profile on here, and I'm glad that they didn't go too high unless it was going to be like a super sweet grapefruit. But I think the medium to high is a good amount because they're giving you a decent amount of the grapefruit flavor. You can definitely tell that it is grapefruit, but they're not going super strong with the grapefruit flavor. Like some companies will give you a super strong punch of flavor, and this is giving you more of a light and refreshing amount of grapefruit flavor. And I think with that amount of sweetness that they put in there to pull back on the acidity, pull back on the citrus, I think they're doing a good job balancing out the flavors to make it an actual pretty good flavor. I think that if you're someone who likes grapefruit drinks, you're probably gonna really like it, mostly because there's not many options for you for energy drinks for grapefruit. But you don't have to like super like grapefruits if you think grapefruit is okay and you're one of those middle of the road kind of people. I think you would also potentially like this flavor because, like I said, it's not a super strong grapefruit flavor. It is a light and refreshing, semi-sweet grapefruit flavor. So the ultimate question is, where's this Uptime gonna be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart for their grapefruit flavor? Trying to get something for everybody. It's a very niche audience, those grapefruit people, but I think it is a drinkable grapefruit. Not that I'm gonna drink it again, but I'm gonna give it a 7.6 because I do think it is a pretty good grapefruit flavor. And if you're someone who likes grapefruit, you're probably gonna give it maybe like a 9. Who knows? Maybe not, but you never know. Thank you again to Uptime for sending me these drinks in exchange for an honest review. I really do appreciate it. If you guys are looking to pick up these drinks, you can find the green mandarin and ruby red grapefruit at Heb. The tropical passion fruit is going to be at Buc-ee's. And eventually, I would think that eventually, even though these are store exclusives now, eventually they'd probably sell them on their website. So depending on when you're watching this, I know bunch of people are watching this when I released it, but if it's like months later and you're watching this for the first time, you can check out their website to see if they have them on the website. When you do go to the website though, they might not have the grapefruit. You know, I'm sorry, you were too late on that one. Came and went. It's just the nature of grapefruit. Should have watched this video a few months ago. It's probably still there. Check it out. Thank you so much for joining me today, and until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night. They have 11.83333333333333 3333, 3 milligrams of caffeine per ounce in their bottle. I am on to you, Uptime.